this video is gonna be so long. Maybe we should refer to the manual. Hello and welcome to my channel if you're new around here, or welcome back if you're a subscriber. So for those of you guys who are new around here, since my Sailor Moon Dollfie videos do seem to attract new users to my channel, I want to introduce myself. I am Ochi. I am a Sailor Moon fan and toy collector that keeps everybody up to date on new Sailor Moon merchandise releases here in the United States and in Japan. I also do unboxings and toy reviews on this channel. So check out my other videos and subscribe if you're a big fan of Sailor Moon or into collecting. This is an amazing community here and I'd love for you to become a part of it. This video is a complete unboxing of the Sailor Jupiter Dollfie Dream Doll. She is my fourth Dollfie. And I do have the other Guardians, Moon, Mercury, and Mars. However, I'm only going to be talking about Sailor Jupiter in this video. But hold up, I did do a video all about these on this channel. So if you want to know more about these and the Sailor Moon Dollfie dolls in general, check out my other video that I did about them. I will include a link to that video in the description below. It's a great informative video for those of you guys out there that may not be familiar with the Sailor Moon Dollfies. These are the boxes that they were shipped in. As you can see, it's gigantic, as these dolls are gigantic. Now, she was delivered by DHL today, actually. This is June 25th. And I did have to pay a little bit more in shipping this time because the Japan post office is currently not shipping to the United States due to the pandemic going around. So my only option was DHL this time around. There was some additional fees that I had to pay because I had to have this shipped by DHL. And I'm going to include the postage breakdown right now on the screen so you can see how much I ended up paying to ship this doll to me. There were some nasty fees, as you can see. Okay, so let's go ahead and open her. So basically, she's pretty tight in the box, and you're gonna probably have to maybe just do this. Gently, of course. These are pricey. And here she is. And they do nicely bubble wrap her, it looks like. Ooh, I'm so excited. Sailor Jupiter is my favorite Guardian. That's why I paid homage to her with my hairstyle today. So it is just wrapped in a piece of plastic that has no tape or anything, so you can just slide it off of the box. So let's just kind of talk about the box just for a bit. These are usually pretty plain. This one is no different from the first three Sailor Moon Dollfies that were released. So we're just going to see the Sailor Jupiter image on the front, which is just a sticker on this plain white Volks box. And right below the image on the front, you will see that there is a Toei animation sticker. And that'll tell you that this is officially licensed. The rest of the box is just plain. You're going to see that there is a little cutout of the Volks logo down here. The back of the box has absolutely nothing on it. And then I think we have like some warning stickers right here. And then the last thing I wanted to point out is the bottom of the box does have another image of Sailor Jupiter on it, and that is it. So this doll was first announced on the Sailor Moon official website on April 23rd, 2020. And that was actually April 24th, Japan time. So the 23rd was when I saw it because I'm in the United States. They also announced Makoto Kino's school uniform set as well. And as you can see, I did purchase it too. They did ship them separately. She was just in a regular box, so I didn't want to show the unboxing because this was all that was in there. It's just, she was in this little box right here. They stated both of these products were only going to be available for 1 week from June 6th to June 12th, 2020 Japan time. So it was an extremely limited time to purchase these if you wanted them. So on June 5th, 2020, I waited for them to come online to be able to purchase them. And they did come online for me around 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. The retail price of this doll was 63,000 yen. And then the uniform was 7,800 yen. And the crappy thing about this is Volks requires you to do 2 separate orders for both of these. So I had to pay those horrible postage fees twice. It was a little cheaper for the outfit than it was for the doll, but for some reason they cannot do the combined shipping. So if you wanted both items, you had to get them in separate orders and separate shipments. Oh my gosh, are we ready to open her up? I am so excited to get her set up. As a heads up before I open her, especially if you're watching this at work or in a public space. This doll is completely nude inside the box. So when I do open her up on camera for you guys, her chest is bare, it's exposed, and there's some detail there.
Nips.
So I want you to be aware of that because this doll is a bit NSFW and you may want to skip over that part if you're in a public place. I'm going to include the time frame where you should skip if you don't want to see the nude parts. So this time right here, go ahead and skip to it now if you want to skip over the opening up of the doll and the nude part. Okay guys, are you ready? This is your last warning. She's gonna be nude. So there's no tape or anything involved in this box. You should just be able to slide her out. And you see how that is. It's just a little cover. And here she is. You can see what I was talking about, that she is completely nude. And she should be tied to this part pretty good. Okay, so here is where she is connected to this, and you should just be able to do that. Real simple. She has 2 of these, so let's go ahead and undo them both. And she's completely wrapped up in plastic, as you can see. And let's reveal her. So her body is made of soft vinyl and she is really articulated. So we'll be able to pose her in a lot of different poses. I think her face is absolutely gorgeous. Now she is what they call a Dollfie Dream limited collaboration. So the head is the limited item and you're going to want to take measures to prevent any staining from happening to her head. So when I say that this head is limited, it's irreplaceable. Everything else about this doll is replaceable. Like these leg parts are replaceable, her arms are replaceable, her abdomen, and her bust. All of this is replaceable. So it's up to you if you want to invest in some sort of protection for the rest of the body. I did mention in my previous Dollfie video certain items to buy if you want to protect her actual body from staining. But since that video, I found I'm okay without protecting the body since these parts, except the head, are replaceable. So if the body becomes stained later on, I can replace the parts. So you're going to notice throughout this video that I'm not going to apply any tape or body stocking at all to this Sailor Jupiter Dollfie doll. This is personal preference, so please do your research and see what you would like to do to protect your expensive doll. So let's go ahead and check what else is in the box. We do get this manual and it's going to tell us all about the Sailor Jupiter Dollfie Dream doll with some instructions. And it looks like we got a little pamphlet. Let's go ahead and take a peek at it. So here's the front cover, very nice image of Sailor Jupiter. And these are the instructions. So it's going to tell you what's all included. It shows you how to pierce their ears down here, and it shows you how to put on her fuku, as well as the wig and her tiara. So this is really handy, especially for those of you guys out there who have never had one of these dolls before. So definitely follow the instructions as carefully as you can. They're not in English this time, so just follow the pictures. And here is the back. So what is this here? Concept note. It kind of tells you about their other products that they offer, the different sizes of Dollfies, yada yada. There's a lot of customization with these dolls, so if you're interested in that. Here is her wig, her Jupiter fuku with all of her accessories. We got the hair baubles, her beautiful rose earrings, and her front bow and choker, and the back bow and gloves. Oh, interesting to note, she only comes with 1 pair of gloves. Sailor Moon came with a bunch. And then her shoes. Oh, they look great. Okay, and I'm assuming this is the tiara. Yep. Oh, and her star power stick. Real quick, guys, because I'm not going to go into too much detail about the stand because I did go over this in my other Dollfie video, but I did buy an extra one for Jupiter. This is the Saddle Stand C. I bought this from 𝓗𝓮𝓵𝓸𝓻.com. They're about 55 bucks. And this is what I'm going to go ahead and open up and get Jupiter on there so we can dress her. Like I said about the stand, I bought that extra stand for Jupiter. I've already got her placed on it. I've got all my contents of her spread out in front of me, and we are going to dress her up. These dolls are intricate and it takes a lot of time to open them up and really get them set up. So this video is going to be a long one. So first things first, I am definitely going to apply the wig cap to her head. This is the large size wig cap. They run $6 on 𝓗𝓮𝓵𝓸𝓻.com. I'll link to the wig cap and the stand down there in the description below if you guys need to buy those for yourself. I always got your back. I will always tell you where to get any of these products. If I don't say it, ask me down there in the comments. Okay, I think we're ready for her fuku. So let's go ahead and do that. I will go ahead and just sit her down right here. So I'll just go ahead and open up everything now just to get it ready. I hope you guys are excited because I'm freaking excited. So with these fukus, they are all just snap based. So they're really easy. Just remove it carefully as you can. I unsnapped the entire part back there. So let's put her feet through the leotard. Let's henshin, yo. We're henching in her for her. We are allowing her to transform into Sailor Jupiter. And let me see if I can actually get her fuku on without taking off her forearms, because with Moon, Mercury, and Mars, I had to remove their forearms, but we may not have to with this one. But you can remove their forearms. They are interchangeable if you need to do that. We're sliding on up. She's about not to be naked anymore. Don't tug. Gentle pressure only. If it's not budging, find another way. Now, they are very tight and form-fitting, so you will have to... Oh gosh, was she looking back at y'all the whole time? I am so sorry. How creepy. Now we can start snapping her in. And there you have it, folks. She is now clothed. She is now decent. You are going to want to do the wig very, very last, so we're not even going to talk about that wig yet. But I will go ahead and get her choker on. And you don't really have to worry about some of this stuff staining because it is lined with white fabric. So that's why I'm not really going to do any type of protecting her actual body. I don't really like the look of the full body stocking. So since the parts are replaceable, I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to tape it either because the tape kind of looks crappy too. It's all about personal preference. You don't have to do how I do it. Just, you know, do your own research and find out what you want to do. I am definitely not telling you there's only one way to do something, so. Ooh, these dolls are cool as heck. Guys, while I'm thinking about it, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. I always like to see how many likes my videos can get because each video is different and I want to know what you guys are enjoying. So let me know by hitting that thumbs up button. Okay, so I am going to attempt to put her gloves on. These are definitely a challenge. I recommend taking her hand completely off to put it inside the glove first. So that's what we're gonna do. Twist and pull slightly. Twist and pull slightly. Boom. So the seams, like where it opens up, is outwards on these. So we're gonna go ahead and set her up here so she can stare at the beautiful people of YouTube. And the gloves are cool because they do open all the way to the hand so you can, you know, really get that hand up in there. But these are a pain, so this is gonna take me a moment. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of softly bend her fingers a little bit because they are kind of really close together and that's not gonna work for the way that these high five gloves are.
Why is it so difficult?
So I got one in. You guys aren't gonna like those if you haven't ever set up a Dollfie before. You're gonna be like, oh man, these suck. Finally got the gloves in. That took way too long. And there's really not a good tip that I can even suggest to you guys. It's just, you gotta work with it. So I decided to get a little bit of closer angle so you guys can really see what I'm doing. I just finished getting the gloves on. So now we're just going to do her boots. I'll lay her down real gently here. And here they are. It looks like that they are just taped. And we will remove the boots. They are so freaking detailed. They are amazing. And they even come with Just like new shoes come with the little stuff to keep the shape inside of them, the little paper. I guess we should go ahead and put on her front bow. And if you just lift up her little collar there, there's two little snaps where this can snap on. So we will just do that. So I'm going to just set her down here, and she's gonna bring her foot up for me so we can try to get this in. Her big feet. Very carefully. You don't have to apply a lot of force. Bam, just like that. Kick up your feet, Jupiter, so we can just get your shoes on for you, since you are incapable of. You know what? After putting on her shoes, they are different color than her forest green fuku. They are more of a blue color, and I don't think I like that. They need to be matching. I'm going to switch angles yet again because I heard that this wig is really difficult. This wig I'm a little nervous about. Some of my friends who already received the Dollfie said that the ponytail is very delicate. So be very careful. I'm going to also be very careful as well, but you never know. So let's just hope for the best. This is how the wig comes. It should be in a little hairnet. Also, yeah, I remember it is secure with this little plastic thing on it. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that off camera. Okay, guys. I snipped it out. Now be very careful. Do not tug on the ponytail. Extremely important. So all I'm going to do is gently remove it from the wig cap without pulling on the ponytail. Here's her wig. And the way that I'm just going to do this, I'm just going to try to form fit it as good as I can, especially it's kind of hard, especially when I'm filming this. So bear with me here. You just kind of got to work with it just a little bit. Be careful. You can see she's shedding all around me. Don't pull on the ponytail. You can pull on this part, but do not pull on the ponytail. Tuck in the wig cap just a little bit. You know, make sure that the wig cap doesn't get shown or anything like that. But you just gotta mess with it. Holy crap, you guys, her wig was extremely difficult. I really don't have a lot of tips for this because it is so difficult. The only thing I can say is do not pull on her ponytail trying to get it on. You can pull on her bangs very slightly and the edges around it, but do not pull on her ponytail. It could come undone. I kind of tucked up the wig cap underneath there. You won't be able to see it because of her bangs, but her wig is so beautiful, and oh man, it has so much volume. It is awesome. And during the wig process, her wig got really messed up, so I had to end up fixing her little side hair pieces a little bit more. But oh my gosh, isn't she beautiful? So let's go ahead and try to put in the little baubles. And I don't really understand this system. It's somehow just supposed to be in there like that. Okay, so I decided to reference the manual. It did say to put it on before the wig, but there was no way. There was no way that those would have stayed on with how much tugging we had to do on the wig. So according to the instructions, they just kind of go in the ponytail like that. So we will try. So I'm just going to stick it in like so. And I kind of went in through the scalp. Okay, those seemed way too easy. It matches what it looks like here. There's a little space here, there's a little space there. So I'm gonna call that good. This is her tiara. I have already heard from people that you don't need to tape the back of it, but I do believe just to be safe, I might want to do that anyway. But here it is, comes wrapped up like this. I'll take your star power stick out too. Here it is. So that is what the tiara looks like. Oh yeah, they're right. It doesn't feel like it needs any, but I'm definitely going to tape the back. I'm just going to tape the back with this Dollfie Dream tape. I'm pretty sure you can use masking tape, but I'll just go ahead and use this since I already have it. So you can see how I'm doing this. I'm just kind of taping it and then tearing the edges so it doesn't show on the sides. Alright guys, I taped the back of the tiara the best of my ability, and I'm going to go ahead and pop it on. And these tiaras, I like to go ahead and put it in between the wig cap and the actual wig for like a secure fit. It's done. She's looking good. I do want to show her star power stick. Her star power stick is absolutely beautiful. The paint job on it is gorgeous. Same on both sides. Holy crap, I am finished. I feel like I've been filming this video for hours and oh my gosh, actually I have been filming this video for hours. I am over it even though she is freaking gorgeous. Look at her. Look at her, you guys. Her hair is beautiful. I've always loved Sailor Jupiter growing up. She's been my favorite guardian for a long time. I love how she is super strong, yet also feminine. I grew up as a tomboy who would put off like a tough vibe, yet I embraced my femininity as I grew older. I also love plants like 𝓦𝓸𝓸𝓻 and sweets like 𝓦𝓸𝓸𝓻. So Jupiter is really special to me. What do you guys think of her? Do you think it captures the essence of Sailor Jupiter as this 𝓗𝓲𝓵𝓸𝓷 doll? I really love her face, and her wig is perfect. She is definitely my favorite Dollfie so far. Am I a little biased because Sailor Jupiter is my favorite character? Maybe. But I do think that they did an excellent job on her. I love how she is the Dollfie dream size, so she is slightly taller than Moon, Mercury, and Mars. Jupiter is 22.4 inches tall, and the other ones are 21 inches tall. So she is slightly larger, just like she is in the show. She is taller than the other girls. Did any of you guys end up buying Sailor Jupiter this time around? I know that it wasn't a lottery this time, so it was really more convenient for people just to buy her from the 𝓗𝓮𝓵𝓵𝓸 Japanese Dollfie site. So let me know if you guys bought her. What do you think of her? Let me know down there in the comments below. Let's kind of start a discussion about the Sailor Jupiter Dollfie Dream Doll. Thank you guys so much for joining this unboxing of the Sailor Jupiter Dollfie Dream Doll. She was a pain. I am stressed and frustrated. Either way, I hope you enjoyed it or found it entertaining in some sort of way, whether that's my struggles or my cursing that I had to cut out that you don't know about. Or if this ended up being informative for you too. Either way, I hope you liked it. If you have any questions or comments, be sure and drop them below. I will always respond to questions in particular. I'm also on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, so check out my socials to stay up to date on what I'm up to collecting wise. Don't forget to like and subscribe and join my collecting community here. We are a fam, and I love you all. I'm Ochi signing off. You guys stay safe, stay healthy out there, and I will talk to you guys later.